What if I told you that your life matters? I don't know who you are, I don't know where you live, what you do, what kind of grades you get in school, who your family is, what they're about, nothing. But what if your life matters? My name is Lademann, and my heart in speaking to kids is to see them equipped to reach their full potential in this life. And my goal in speaking is to give kids a tool, give students something they can use to help solve everyday problems, help make good decisions and wise choices as they grow, and to help them dream about who they are and who they might become. I want to talk briefly about this game that we all play in this life. Some of us play it more often than others, but we all come across it at one point or another and we jump in, and the game is called What If. When we have a decision to make or we have a dream we want to pursue, sometimes we'll ask that question, oh, what if this happened? Or what if that thing was different? And it's not a bad game to play, because as soon as you ask a what if question, your mind is automatically engaged. I started this video with a question. What if your life matters? And when I asked that question, some of you heard it and you sat up a little taller and you said, yeah, it does. And others of you wondered. I said, I don't know if it really matters. But whatever your response, your mind was automatically engaged by asking that what if question. Now, I think there's two traps that people fall into when we ask this what if question. And the first trap that we fall into is that we ask what if only about things we can't control. What if I had different parents? What if my parents made more money? What if I was older or I was younger? What if people treated me differently? And when we ask this what if question about things we can't control, then we become victims and we can't move forward because we're too busy blaming other people or blaming our circumstances. The second trap that I think people fall into when asking the what if question is that you ask what if only about the negative. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if they don't like me? What if people laugh at me and they think I'm stupid? And when we only ask about the negative, then we become paralyzed by fear and we can't move forward because we're afraid of what might happen. Now, what if you start to focus on the things that you can control? Your attitude, your effort, how you treat other people? What if you start to look at your strengths and look at the things you do have and not worry so much about what you don't have or what you can't do? What if your life matters? Thanks for listening, y'all. Peace.